welcome back to another vlog. I've decided, I'm making a decision. One of the reasons that I don't vlog that much is because I feel like I am not aesthetic enough. This is an insecurity of mine. And I feel like, oh, I want to vlog, but like, let me clean the house first, and then let me do this and that first. And then I like watching aesthetic vlogs. I think it's more relaxing and pleasing, and it's like more artistic. But like, that's the main reason why I like don't get around to making videos, is because all of the prep I feel like I have to do. And so today's one of those days where I was like, I told myself you're gonna vlog every weekend, and I haven't, and I'm like, okay, but the house is a mess. So I'm like, then that's what the vlog is gonna be. This is going to be the most real, raw vlog probably ever that I've ever done or ever will do. Hopefully my house doesn't get into this state. But basically, so I worked yesterday at the med spa and had appointments all day, and then we had a staff event. It was a dinner. It was like a bunch of people's birthdays recently, so I had to go. I don't really go out much anymore. But anyway, so Brian was watching Canyon the whole day while I was at work, and then I came home for only an hour, and then he put him to bed and like was with him like for the night till I got home. So it was a very long day, and I'm usually like been super organized lately about the house, like the chores and the housework and the keeping everything, like I kind of have it in like a schedule. Like dishes are loaded in the dishwasher and ran every single night. I go to sleep with an empty sink. That's like really important to me. It's a very new thing for me. Like I've probably been implementing this for the last 4 months. It's been life-changing. And I have certain days that I do the dishes. I have certain days that I do the laundry. I have certain days where I sweep the floors. I still do hire a deep cleaning service to come like once every 3 weeks. But other than that, I've just been doing all of the like light cleaning and maintaining the house on my own schedule so that it just stays on top of it. And it's very freeing for me, because when you schedule the chores, then when it's an off day, you don't have to worry about it. Like I do laundry on Sundays and Wednesdays, okay? So if it's Tuesday, I'm not like, oh, I should be throwing in a load, unless there's like actually something that I need or something. But I was starting to feel like, oh, every day let me do one load. And like, it just never ends, right? You always have clothes to put away. You're always doing laundry. You don't get a break. And I'm like, that just like wasn't ideal for me. I know some people like to just do a little bit every day, so they never have like a big amount. But for me, twice a week is perfect, because it's like a few loads. Like I'll do like 3 loads on each of those days, you know, lights, darks, and whites. But I just spend a couple hours Sundays and Wednesdays, and then I don't worry about it any of the other days. So I don't have that like nagging, like I don't know if you want to call it mom guilt, or even when I wasn't a mom, I had this like, oh, should I go out to lunch? But I should do laundry, or I should tidy this, or you know, your to-do list like always in the back of your mind. It like takes away the fun when you're actually going out to have fun. So I find that by like scheduling everything, then I can, when it's time to have fun, I just have fun, because I know that I'm taking care of my things when they need to be taken care of. I wasn't even planning on talking about this right now, but it just made me think of it. So now that I just made myself sound so organized and on top of everything, and be honest, yesterday, because of the crazy schedule and being gone and getting home late, like I didn't do the dishes. Brian was home all day with Canyon by himself. Bless his heart. He was like a tornado. And I'm like, babe, I do this all the time, and I clean up as I go. Like for him, you know, he's just doing his best. He's like, I'm just trying to be present with Canyon and like give him my attention. And it's just, you know, I think for dads it's a little bit harder to like multitask and like, you know, clean up as they go. Or like even like making himself food is hard. Like he always orders Uber Eats on the days where he's home alone with Canyon. He's a new dad. Okay, we're giving him some grace. He's doing amazing. He's getting more and more capable. But anyways, today I'm like, I have to clean up from this whole disaster that they created yesterday. And Brian, it's his brother's birthday, so they are doing like this epic golfing, like at 2 different courses. So he left at like, I don't know, 8 a.m. and he won't probably be back till 8 p.m. So it's just me and Canyon. Canyon is playing on his playmat over there. I'm gonna clean the kitchen. I'm gonna feed him some solids. I know I talked about it in my last video. It's actually getting so much better with the solids. He is swallowing it a lot more. He's not gagging and yelling at me, so that's really awesome. And I found that like changing up the location of where we're doing the feeding helps a lot. So I'll talk more about that when I go to feed him, but I'm just gonna finish cleaning right now, having a coffee. Let's get this day going. Sorry, my clips are a little shaky because I'm doing everything with one hand. Holding Canyon. He did not want to play on his playmat any longer. Okay, so kitchen, much better. We still have this area, this situation. A lot of random crap. This needs to go outside. I have some bills from the hospital, flowers. Just need to like tidy up this area. And then we have this monster area. But most of this is just his toys. Honestly, it just kind of gets crazy over here. Huh. Well, better get started. Better get started, bud. Get cleaning. Cleaning up your messes. Okay, ready? You want to bite? Are you excited? What do you think of blueberry? You never had blueberry yet. Is it good? Canyon. So much better. He's getting so much better at eating, you guys. I was like worried for a second, because if you saw my last video, he was like, eh, and then he was like, he was not having it. But now he actually swallows most of it and will eat like half a jar or a whole jar. So much progress in just 1 week. I feel like nobody talks really about starting solids like that much. I don't know, maybe I was just not focused on it, but you know, you hear so much about like breastfeeding and those types of struggles, and I just assumed that like he was gonna love food, but not the case. He was like, I'm not interested. It took him a long time to kind of like warm up to it. He didn't like the texture. He wasn't really a fan of any flavors. Like there were some I could tell he might like more than others, but like really the only thing he loves is watermelon. It's super random. Obviously it's sweet, but He's getting better. I am kind of nervous. I was gonna do baby. It's so close to my face. Sorry. Let me put this down. Hang on. I had thought about doing baby-led weaning. I guess I need to do more research because a lot of it makes a lot of sense to me, but in practice, it seems kind of hard. I don't know if he's just like not ready at this age. I see videos of like 6 months old like feeding themselves, and I'm like, I'm just like nervous about the choking. I know there's certain ways to prepare things and cut things, but I gave him, you know, like a piece of watermelon to like gnaw on himself, and he was like getting big chunks, and I'm like, I feel like he's gonna choke on this. So then I put it in one of those like fruit servers. That seemed safer to me. But if you have experience with baby-led weaning, I will accept comments and recommendations. If you did it, liked it, if you didn't do it, whatever. Any of your thoughts, because right now we're doing this, but I would love for him to be able to feed himself, and I understand that learning how to chew is like very important, so I don't know. You think, this is how motherhood goes for me. I think I'm gonna do a certain thing, like, I was like, oh, I'm doing taking care of babies sleep training, 100%. I was studying it before you even came out the womb. And then I, in practice, was like, oh, I like parts of this, but not other parts, so I'm like, not gonna go full gung-ho, you know? I talked about how sleep is going in the last video, but same thing with baby-led weaning. I'm like, oh, I hear that's like the best way because they need to learn how to chew, and it can actually like be safer because they learn how to swallow properly, da-da-da-da-da. And then it comes down to it, and I'm like, how is he gonna eat this giant piece? Like, he needs me to feed him. So in practice, it doesn't always go how I think it's gonna go. And I really am just like reverting back to, I don't know, what seems natural to me, and not stressing myself out over trying to follow all these like methods. Like, I don't know. I just feel like some of it is marketing and some of it is, you know, sales and just like, I don't know, trying to get you to like buy courses and stuff, which I think that that is really useful resource, and I'm not hating on it because like I'll fully buy a course if I am interested in the content. But they make it seem like it's so important that you need it, and I feel like you can just do things, I don't know, the easy way, and you don't always need the course, or at least just don't let the course like stress you out, because that was the problem I was having. Like, I'm ranting. So we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna continue our cleaning journey. Oh yeah, so the other thing, I was feeding him like inside in his little seat in the kitchen, and he just didn't like to be stuck right there. He had nothing to do, nothing to play with, and so he would get really frustrated. I don't know if I'm creating good or bad habits, but I let him eat in this activity center, and I just like cover it with a towel because he's entertained, and then I can give him bites like in between. And he just is like in a stage where he just wants to be exploring all the time. And I don't feel like it's necessary to force him to be like, you have to learn how to sit still. You know, I'm just kind of against that. Like, kids should be exploring, and that's how they're learning, right? So I want to make it fun for him. I want to make the feeding enjoyable, and so he doesn't like have an aversion to eating. So I'm just kind of letting him do whatever he wants while he eats for now, until he's old enough to understand like concepts. Shout out to my hundreds of packages that need to be opened over there. Probably won't get to that today. Maybe we'll do a little unboxing though, because I do have like a couple of fun things that I want to show you guys. So Canyon is down for a nap. His nap this morning was very short. It was like 20 minutes. So I'm really hoping that we get a good nap right now. Because it is Sunday, it is laundry day. So I'm gonna like throw a bunch of laundry over the staircase so I can wash it. I think I'm gonna start with all the whites. say I'm being real with you guys. This is bad. Like, it is a disaster up here. But we really need to wash our bedding too. So, here we go. I just opened my Birkenstocks and I am so obsessed. I've never had any Birkenstocks. Everyone wears like the Boston clogs. I wanted something for summer that my feet wouldn't get hot in, like something comfortable that I just throw on every day. And I feel like these are it. These are definitely it. These are the antique white. So they kind of look a little bit gray in this lighting, but they're just kind of like an off-white, I believe, and they're so cute. I really, really like them. I got the soft footbed, so they're pretty comfortable already, but I'm sure I'm gonna break them in and be even more obsessed. So this is my first unboxing, but I forgot to film actually unboxing it. Here they are in the light, in all their glory. Stunning. I love them. Another unboxing. I got some art. I'm working on building a gallery wall. I found some other pieces from other places that I'm kind of like mixing it all together. But this is from Disenyo, a pretty popular website for like poster prints and frames. So hopefully it goes well with things I already got, but we'll see. Giant frame. Couple more frames. So I'm mixing colors. So I got like a dark brown, black, a regular like beige, or oak, I mean. And I got some prints as well. A little bent to me. I'm concerned. Here we go. It did get a little bent, but hopefully in the frame you will not be able to tell. So this is just, I got a lot of like kind of neutral, like white, just but with some texture. I planned this all out on Canva before I ordered, and I really hope it all looks good together. So these ones are very neutral because I didn't want to take away from my centerpiece, which is like a very fun, it's like a very fun painting. This got so crinkled. I'm like so sad. I'm gonna put it in the frame and see. Let me take a picture just in case I have to return it. Annoying. Okay, well, we'll see. If it doesn't look crinkled in the frame, then I'll just keep it. But if you can tell that it's like crinkled, then I'm gonna ask them to send me new ones because that's kind of annoying. I hate returning stuff. I'm really not a returning stuff type of person, but obviously if it's like damaged, you have to. I'm gonna put one in and see. Really good. I don't think you can tell at all. Let's see if it's sitting up. I actually, like when I was picking out all this art, I texted Haley like a million options and she helped me figure it out. So I'm like trying to remember what frame is supposed to go with what. So this one is supposed to go in this oak one, I think. Okay. Okay. looking quite nice. I like it. Okay, here is the layout of the gallery wall. The only thing that I'm not loving is that the tone of this is very warm. In person, it looks almost red. And I kind of want it to be a cooler tone like this brown one. So this one I got off of Amazon, that frame. The print was from Desenio, but the frame was from Amazon. This frame was from Desenio. And then this frame was from Amazon and this frame was from Desenio, but they're like perfect, both like black wood, I mean. So those look good. I like the tone of this one. It's a smidge darker than that one, but I kind of like that lighter wood. So I think I just need to replace this frame. It needs to match, I don't know, I think I need it to match this one. So I might have to order one more frame from Desenio that is this like, just like a cool dark oak or dark wood, or I don't remember what it's called. So it's gonna go right here, this giant boring wall, and I really like it actually. It's very different, but it's kind of fun. I'm not loving that being in a black frame. It looks a little harsh. I'm kind of wondering if like that should be in black and then this one should be in like a dark brown. Decisions. I'm gonna text a picture to Haley because I feel like she's just the expert in this stuff. And like I said, I struggle with being aesthetic. So I'm gonna see what she thinks. In the pictures, it doesn't really look that warm. It looks really nice. Like, I wish I could show you the picture. Let me show you on my phone screen if it will work. Let's see what she thinks. But anyways, this is what it looks like on my phone. It doesn't pull that warm tone that it was pulling when I'm looking at it, that like brown frame. I don't know, looks kind of cute. Let's see what she says. Might have to switch up some frames. I don't know. I have the hardest time with art, you guys. Like, this is why my house is not decorated, because I cannot make any decisions. Like, I finally got art up here, but I'm already gonna switch out the black and white photos because I think they need to be colored. So I should probably do that. I had to take a little intermission from the vlog and the cleaning and the productivity because Cannon woke up from his nap, and then we went to pick up a grocery run. I fed him, we played outside in the pool a little bit, and then I just actually put him down for bed. So the cleaning does not stop. I'm just like really trying to get caught up with everything and get a good start to the week. I feel like even just letting things go for one day just really feels like it sets me back. And I feel like I don't want to go into Monday with that, so we're almost done. The duvet wasn't quite dry yet, so that's still in the dryer. Canyon is sleeping a lot better. He's been getting better every week, so my last vlog, I think he took like an hour for me to put him to bed, which was just kind of like a fluke. I think maybe his tummy was hurting, but this whole week, like, I'll just feed him and rock. Like, I'll already put his like sleep sack on, and then I'll rock him and feed him, and he passes out, and I put him in his crib. He'll wake up for a second, sometimes find his binky, and then fall back asleep. Last night, he did wake up twice. One of the times we just gave him a binky, another time we fed him. But it wasn't that bad. Like, it was like in the earlier part of the night, like, I don't know, it was weird. He woke up at like 10, and then I think he woke up at like 1. And then he slept until 6, so. He's been very on the dot with 6 o'clock lately, which is not as bad as 5 or 5:30, or there was a point where he would just get up at 4:45 and be like, I'm ready. And I was like, no. So 6 is okay, 6 is good. 7 would be better, but hey, I can't complain because I'm getting like long stretches of sleep now, so I feel so much better. I'm not trying to brag because I know if you're a new mom, this is so annoying to hear people say their babies are like sleeping good, but just know I didn't complain when it was bad because I just felt like there's no use in complaining, and then I didn't want people to give me advice. But it was bad for us too. Like, he woke up every 2 to 3 hours. There was a few weeks where we got some like 4 or 5 hour stretches, but for the most part, he was really bad. You know, feeding multiple times a night, and we'd bring him into bed sometimes at like 4 a.m. because I'm just like, I've been up every hour, like, you just need to go to sleep. Like, none of us are getting any sleep. So we tried everything, and I was so scared that I was gonna like ruin him and his habits, you know. But honestly, like, okay, a few times or for like a week, we would like bring him in the bed at 4 a.m. and I would get to sleep for like 3 more hours and feel so much better, and that really worked for us. And then he sleeps in his crib all night long. He naps in his crib. His naps are getting better. He'll sleep for 1 to 2 hours most of the time. Or for one of his naps per day, they're long, and then the other ones, another 1 to 2 naps a day are like just like 25-30 minutes. But that's the other thing. I feel like as a new mom, you're so scared of like creating bad habits, and everybody tells you, oh, don't do this. They're gonna get used to it. I don't, like, forever. And I'm like, what's forever? You know, if they do get used to it. I mean, just like any human or any animal, you can get used to something else too. You can untrain it, and I feel like it's fine. Don't freak yourself out. Don't stress yourself out if you do a bad habit, you know, a couple times. Like, your baby's not gonna be ruined. That was something that always weighed on me, so I wanted to share that. But I'm gonna finish making the bed as much as I can, and I think I'm gonna take my nails off, you guys. I think I'm gonna do it myself. This is hard gel, and I really, really like hard gel, but actually this is hybrid gel, whatever. I just like cannot bring myself to go sit at the nail salon for 2 hours every 3 to 4 weeks. They last really well, but I don't like when they get long. So like, I want to cut them, or I need to go in because they're too long. And it's really not about the money for me. It's just about the time. Like, I do enjoy having them looking nice, but one, when they get long, they get in my way. I poke Canyon in the face, or like for work, I need them short. And also, it's just a long time. Like, just be away from Canyon to find either, I used to bring him, but now he's getting to an age where it's like, he's too old to really come. Then to ask Brian to watch him, it's like, I would rather relax. I would rather go get a massage, or I don't know. It's just my priorities are kind of changing right now, so I feel like I just want to keep them short. Maybe I can just put on like a very natural color myself, because I can do that once Canyon goes to bed. Like, I can find time at home. So I think I'm going to try that strategy for a little bit. I might hate my nails and have to go back to getting them done, but we'll see. So I'll update you on that. It's the next day. Got Chick-fil-A for lunch. We have already had ourselves quite the day, quite the morning. Well, I guess most of the day has gone by. Sorry, I was trying to do a couple days in my life, but this day just really got away from me. So I actually just got a new couch. It was so last minute. So yesterday I was going on Facebook Marketplace to sell something, and I came across this really cute couch in pretty good condition, and I hated the couch that we have in like our second living room, because it was just kind of like a gray brown, very boring color. I feel like it was kind of dark, and I was not gonna go like spend a lot to get like a trendy couch, because it was working fine. It was in good condition. But anyways, came across this couch. It's not full white, it's like a cream, and it's like a very popular one from Living Spaces. And I sent a picture to Brian while he was golfing. I'm like, can we get this? And he was like, sure, that's not a bad price. You guys, $500, okay? This couch is usually like $1,300. Such a steal. So anyways, we went and picked it up. It's in the house. I will show it to you. And I'm just ordered one of those little green vessels on Amazon, and I'm just gonna give it a good once over. Most of it is really clean because she always had blankets on it, but it's like the arms on the sides just have like, they're a little dingy. There's no tears or anything. There's no major stains. I think it'll clean up really nice. So I'll show it to you. Here she is. Isn't she cute? I just feel like this is way more my vibe and it will brighten the space up. I want to get some art for right there. And it's like a lot deeper too, so it's more comfortable to sit on, and it's lower to the ground, which is nicer, like if Canyon's just playing on the floor and then I can just like reach down to help him instead of like getting fully off the couch every 5 seconds. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm gonna see if my little green Bissell cleaner is here. Okay, sorry, I'm giving you guys blue balls right now because my little shampooer thing was not here. And I had a bunch of packages and I thought it was supposed to be here by 3 and it's 3:17, so I really thought it was here. But I also got this little throw blanket because I was definitely want to keep like a blanket on the bottom just from when we're sitting on it, you know, most of the time to keep it protected. So that's what the girl said she did, which is why just mostly the arms need a little bit of help. And then right here, she's like, wherever you like put your feet, you'll get a little bit of dirt. She said that she's cleaned it a few times and it always like comes right off, so I don't think it will be a problem. It's already like pretty fine. Looks good to me. But anyways, I got one of those like very trendy checkered throw blankets that everyone is using. I feel like this will look cute on it for now. Should have got a bigger one. They do make a bigger one. Well, honestly, this looks kind of silly, but I'll probably sit on it like this, you know, if I'm snacking, so I don't get my snacks on it. Someone's probably gonna comment and say, oh my gosh, why would you get a light couch? You have a baby. But I've always wanted a light couch, so I'm not letting that stop me from my dreams. And I'm just glad that like I didn't spend thousands of dollars on it, and like I have the cleaner thing, so if it gets some spots here and there, I can clean it. NBD. Canyon is down for the night. Sorry if this vlog has like a lot of missing pieces, but I just cannot seem to like capture my whole day. I'm cleaning up outside. Everything got like a little chaotic back here. Using my homemade multi-purpose cleaner. I showed in another vlog how I make this, but it's just water, vinegar, and lemon essential oil. And like the vinegar disinfects, but it's non-toxic. Obviously, like we can consume vinegar, it's fine for us, but it does help kill bacteria. The lemon is also a little antimicrobial and just makes everything smell good. So I'm just spraying that down because I feel like a lot of bugs go in there and stuff. And then I'm gonna just like wipe it down real quick after it sits for a sec. Just collect it. Obviously, like it's gonna be dirty. It's something for outside, but it's just like a lot of bugs had flown in there. So he also like puts all of those little pool toys like in his mouth that float around in there. So I'm just trying to keep it relatively clean. But usually at the end of the day, so at the end of the day, I just take this and I flip it upside down on top of all his toys so that nothing flies on there in the night. And And I have it under the covered patio so it doesn't get too hot. And that's that. Does anybody else feel like once you put the kids to bed, it's like, okay, let me do all my cleaning and all my crap I couldn't do while they were awake as fast as possible so that I can go to sleep. There's literally trash in the bushes from Brian because he takes ice baths. I don't know if I showed you guys. This is his little like ice plunger that he takes ice baths in. He used to fill it with ice and these stupid things are like floating around. Okay, I digress. Going inside. Just take a quick shower, get him ready for bed. I like to use these like on my back too. I'm excited to get a good night's sleep tonight. I feel like I've been kind of just like cleaning for 2 days straight and still feel like I didn't fully get the house where I want it to be, but it's always a work in progress and everybody says the mess is always going to be there. Enjoy your sleep, right? Oh, sorry. You guys are on my like swivel thing that I keep all my products on. So you moved. A little lash serum, lip, whatever. I am about to rub this CBD all over my body. I met this girl who makes it, and maybe I'll try to find her Instagram. I forgot about it for a while, rediscovered it. Oh my gosh, I've been putting it on my feet and my back every single night. It's so good. I'm gonna light a candle. This is a non-toxic essential oil based candle. It smells so good. I am going to end the vlog here, my loves. Thanks for coming back to another weekly vlog. Hope you enjoyed. Links will be down below. Follow me on Instagram too. I'm posting there all the time now. That's all for now. Till next time.